connected to a what?
Because I turned the car on.
Get that shit off.
No, let's play High. Featuring Wiz Khalifa.
Sorry, everyone.
Are you...
Bear with us for a second.
Spare with us?
Bear with us.
Just,
Spare?
Bear.
You said spare.
Who gives a shit what he said? We know what he meant.
Who gives a fuck?
I didn't, actually.
Dodorica.
Stop!
Dodorica.
Hey, no! Dodorica!
Turn that shit off.
Yeah,
Oh, I could have faded off.
So obnoxious.
Yeah, we should do that from now on. We should start
yeah, I
fading
like the
out
fade.
the
out,
show.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
Usually it's not like on the...
We watched Batman today.
Nah,
we watched the Batman today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched a Tim Burton Batman movie featuring, starring
Michael
Keaton.
Jack Nicholson was the Joker.
Jack
He'd be great.
Nicholson.
and
the great
chick,
Jack
and
Nicholson.
the mother from 8 Mile.
The great man.
Cause I live at home in a trailer.
This is gonna be a
My
record.
kid's named Rabbit.
What have you done with your life? That's so great, Rabbit.
Rabbit.
This is gonna be the record for #1 Batman podcast with the most screeches. I think. I'm pretty excited. Let's see.
Get us
see if we can keep it up.
on. Get us on the book. Get us in the book. Okay, yeah, back to that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
a
watched
divisive
this
pretty
pretty
one.
boring. If you ask me,
Ooh.
I'd say it was a boring movie.
Yeah, I didn't know what...
Jack Nicholson was great, but other than that...
Yeah, going into the movie, I really didn't have
Oh, sorry.
any...
Yeah, I had literally
No expectations,
very
because I really
neutral
don't know
coming in.
much about it, but... yeah, Ralph the Movie Maker was talking about it.
Hey, don't talk about other shit, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, this is how I heard about the movie.
at him or something.
Okay, yeah, at Ralphie.
Oh.
But
I'm not doing that.
he spoke fondly of this movie. At least
Why?
the first
Why did he
one.
do that if it wasn't good?
I don't know. I don't know. That's why. He
Why did
he
you
said
do
that
that?
it's solid. He said that it's a solid Batman movie.
And I would
I'm
have to
like,
agree with him, sadly.
Did you see that animal walking over there?
It was just a kitty cat.
Yeah. So this is gonna be an interesting cast. I loved the movie. I'm gonna be honest.
Why?
I think it's a lot of nostalgia. I watched this movie a lot as a
Oh, now the gears are turning.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
This before-
wait,
Because I was like, how could anyone like this
Oh.
movie? But if you've seen it as a child, I understand.
yeah, you're a biased little bitch. That's all
kid.
you are.
Before
I
Batman
get it.
Begins. Well, Batman Begins came out, and
I
I was a little
get
too
it.
young for that one, and it was too
You
as
still
a
stroke that movies, dick.
well, I'd love it
Well,
now.
that's a good movie.
But like that as an
I thought you didn't like Batman Begins.
It's way better than this movie.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
as
Yeah.
an adult, and so
I think it's good. I don't think it's fantastic.
I have to say, I've officially made up my mind that Dark Knight Rises is better than Batman Begins, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, yeah, I agree.
I was a little torn, but yeah, no.
I can't.
For sure. Dark Knight Rises is way better.
I like this more than Dark Knight Rises. I know you're not gonna agree, but
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, that blows my mind. You
This
like
is
this
a
Batman
blasphemous
movie
statement.
more than The Dark Knight Rises?
I think just it's a complete story. And
Okay, the characters in that movie are actually characters, and the interactions between those
I would
characters
also
are
hardly call this a complete story, man. There's like a beginning and an end. Yeah, there's not really a middle.
Other than Jack Nicholson, you
Seriously,
can't give me a single
See, that's what I'm
fucking
thinking. Like, every
reason.
good part of this movie has to do with Jack Nicholson. He cared. His performance, his look, he was amazing.
best
He was
part of the
phenomenal.
movie.
And no, okay,
yeah,
you-
no, Sash, I think you said it best. If you take Jack Nicholson out of this movie, what the fuck is this movie?
There's nothing.
It's so bad.
That's true. Oh,
And, okay, I would kind of maybe give you directing with Tim Burton, because, like, he did make it look kind of cool. But, like, hey, Chris Nolan is no chump, man. Chris Nolan is absolutely no chump at all, and he did great with those.
Yeah, I
He did
agree.
great with Dark Knight Rises for sure.
Yeah, I can't even imagine a world where like this is better than The Dark Knight Rises. I can't.
Every single character in maybe not Robin, but most of the characters in Dark Knight Rises are more developed than any of the, including Jack Nicholson, than in this movie.
The characters aren't very developed.
Not at all.
But it's
Batman was hardly in his own fucking movie.
Yeah, no, I
I just like Batman. I don't know. I feel like
And he doesn't do anything.
He never really seemed like he never impressed me like as
Nope.
Batman. He
Nope.
never did anything that was like, oh, that was really cool.
Nope.
Like he had some cool gadgets. But
He'd
like,
walk in quietly. He was really good.
yeah,
at
he
that.
would just like
I thought that was
he would just
cool.
kind of like stand there. He wouldn't really like
move his head.
like sometimes he'd outsmart people, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was kind of just like basic stuff.
He couldn't fight at all.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, he couldn't move
Yeah,
his
the
head.
costume was.
It's like he had a C4 issue or something. He couldn't move his neck.
This is how the fight scenes and like the action scenes went. Batman gets the shit kicked out of him, and then some stroke of
unless
luck.
it was a goon. Unless it was a goon, man. He would
even
beat up
then,
goons.
even then.
No, dude, he'd beat up goons. Not the
Okay.
high goons, but the low goons.
Okay,
He'd
who
take
gives
the
a
goons.
shit? But no, he gets the shit
give
kicked
a
out of him,
shit.
and then a stroke of luck, literally a stroke of luck, kills the whoever he's facing in an instant.
Yeah, he was never
That's
like,
every single
ahead of the
thing.
Joker. He like looked up some info. He like Googled him or whatever.
And
That
it
was
took
all he
forever.
did.
It was after like dozens
that
of
was
people
crazy.
died. That was so weird. Like, why didn't he get all
dude,
this
this-
information
this
earlier in
Batman-
the
The
movie?
internet was
like,
brand
sucked
new.
at being Batman. Like he wasn't
was
good
awful.
at Batman.
Yeah.
People, like, literally, he was at the town center, everyone got shot up, and all this man could do is just walk around, like, slowly, just, like, so confused by what's going on, who this person is, who the Joker is.
Yeah, that was
And he was
also
just
odd.
walking around while everyone got slaughtered. And then his response at the end when he finally is, like, you know, wants to do something, it's to go to the car, look at Joker, and that's it.
Well, yeah, Jack.
He's like, Jack. And that's it.
Jack's
you
like,
kidding?
"Bro."
Yeah.
This entire movie, Batman is the laziest piece of shit, I swear to God. He doesn't do anything. He has no urge to save anyone. He has no just like urge. Even when there's stakes, it's like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna get out of this. I know the universe is just gonna go my way, and I'm gonna be perfectly fine. I'm just gonna go flying around in my Batwing. I'm just gonna go up to the moon, and like he's just lackadaisically just going about things.
Yeah,
and it's
and I
so
think-
frustrating.
And like, I didn't like the Batmobile or the Batwing or
Well,
whatever.
I like
I
the
can't-
Batmobile.
no,
Batmobile
that I
slaps.
can't
I didn't like
disagree with
either.
you
No,
more.
because I know this is not a popular opinion, but I liked him in the Christopher Nolan movies. But I think that's kind of the only. I don't really like the whole idea of like a Batmobile and a Batwing. I don't know why. I just
I
don't
like
really
it.
like the Bat vehicles in general. I don't really like them. I think the Christopher Nolan movie is the only time I've really liked them. Every other time I see them, I'm like, ugh, not this fucking thing again. It's like a car. It's all black. It's got gadgets. It's like, we get it, dude. You have gadgets all the time. Does your car need gadgets? Like, does everything need a gadget? Do you need a plane with a gadget? I get it, man. Gadgets. I get it. You don't need everything to be a gadget all the time.
I disagree. I so hardly. I
know, like I
very
said,
hard disagree.
I know
with
a
you
lot
on
of
this.
people like the Batmobile's their thing. Like they love the Batmobile, but I don't like it.
I don't love the Batwing and Batmobile, but I do like it because it's like Batman is a guy that
He's got
can't
everything.
fly. He doesn't have any like long range attacks or anything. So like he has to have like a Batmobile to get him from point A to point B really, really fast. And it's like when he's on the scene, what is he gonna do? Hop out of the car? Like no, he has to have some kind of like weaponry with the car and like the wing and stuff. So I like it. It makes sense for the character. It's what he needs. He's all about being resourceful and stuff, and he's got all the resources. That's why he can go neck to neck with anybody. It's because of that reason. And if you're just talking about it from the point that, like, everything has to be a bat-themed and bat-shaped, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, but
like,
that's
you don't have
Batman.
to do that, but that's just Batman, and I
That's
get
everything.
it.
That's just
And
you
I'm
gotta have
fine with it. But yeah, overall, the Batwing, Batmobile, I think are very necessary, and I think it makes sense for the character.
And
I like that there's so many different kinds. It's cool.
Them.
I also like
9 out of 10 times.
This is my favorite look of the Batmobile in any movie. Definitely, I think.
No.
Really?
It was so long, dude. It was long. It was just long.
Yeah, it looked like a dog's snout or something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
it
it's
did
the
kinda look
classic
like that.
Batmobile like design. I don't
Nosmobile.
know.
Nosmobile.
Not the fucking Batmobile.
Yeah, it was just really long. I never liked those long ones. It's just like it doesn't
Yeah, I know
look
what
like
you're
it
saying.
can be moved. The handling it has to be so fucked up, and it makes sense because even in the movie, in order to make a sharp turn, he has to use his grappling gun out the fucking
like
window.
in the Christopher Nolan movies, it's like a military vehicle.
It's like a tank.
Cool.
It makes
it's like
sense.
Cool.
It's very mobile.
Yeah.
A lot of handling can take a lot of just forces.
Yeah, that's
That
why I
wouldn't
really
have
like
fit for this movie. you
I know, and I'm fine
that's
with
why I
this one. I
didn't
thought
like
this
it.
mobile looked cool, but it's just it's fine for this because this is a very
I mean, like, I think it fit with the style, like the Tim
Yeah,
Burton. I think it
it's
looked
comic book
cool, but
movie,
I
so
just
it
don't
fit.
like Batmobiles, so I didn't like this one.
Yeah.
I like Batmobiles. I think they're fine. I don't love them. I don't think the idea is just oh my god, it's just Batman, but I think it's good. I like it.
The movie is definitely, you're right. It's style over substance completely.
Yeah,
I
Tim
just
Burton.
love the look of the movie so much. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's besides Jack Nicholson, that's its next highest quality. I
Pretty
think is
much.
the way it
Oh
looks.
God, I wish.
Stylistically, it's dark. It's got that classic Tim
And
Burton look to it.
it's
and like
perfect for
Gotham, I
Gotham.
felt like it
Yeah,
just,
you're right.
It fit. It fit
Yeah,
with that.
Like,
you're right.
it
and
was
it
a match
did a
made in
good
heaven.
job of making Gotham feel like kind of big. Like Gotham, like in the comics, and just by like in just like that fictional world, it's just supposed to be this like grand like big
Yeah.
industrial city.
This
you know?
was my favorite.
and it definitely did that job. It felt like it was kind of grand.
Yeah, because like I
They
mean,
didn't show that much of the
Yeah.
city, but I felt like when it did, it was like in the opening scene when you're going and you're introduced to those three people that eventually get mugged, those stupid fucks.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, no, Gotham like looked really good. It looked huge, and I was worried about
Yeah.
that, and they definitely got that part right.
and it's
Yeah.
all sets, which is really
Yeah,
impressive.
and I
like
love
it
that,
doesn't look
practical.
like a set; it looks like an actual city. Like The Crow, like there were cool sets, but they looked like sets, like completely.
Yeah.
I think The Crow's a better movie than this.
Oh, I disagree.
Honestly,
The Crow
I
more.
agree with that. I was way more entertained with The Crow.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Crow had me
Yeah,
way
I didn't
more
think we were
in.
gonna compare these two, but now that I'm thinking
They're
about it, it
very
makes sense
similar
we can
movies.
compare them. Yeah, and I like The Crow more.
There's no
Oh,
character
wow.
as strong as Jack Nicholson.
Exactly,
But
but
the movie
overall-
has so much more going for it than this
Exactly,
movie.
exactly.
In terms of story,
There's-
even the story in that is pretty
Story,
bland.
It has more
This one,
dialogue.
I felt like they
depth to
stick
it.
to that at least. I felt like that had a lot more structure than this did.
Mm-hmm.
In this one,
The
it's
pacing
like
was a lot better.
in this one, it's like
Yeah,
there's
Crow
so,
was shorter.
This is how it went. It's like, they want to know who Batman is. They want to know who Bruce Wayne is, and they go and they want to find out more information. She sleeps with Batman or Bruce Wayne to get
And
more
he sleeps
information.
upside down.
And
Jesus
then-
Christ.
And that was awful. Where he
That
my
was
God.
bad.
He got
That was
up out of
terrible.
his bed, hung himself up, and is just swinging.
That was the worst scene in the
Upside
movie.
down, just
Yeah.
sleeping. That was
Yeah.
by
I
far
can't
one of the
argue with
worst
that. I've
scenes.
always hated that. I always thought that was the stupidest thing.
But yeah, so she sleeps with him, and then she's trying to get more information, but then she's catching feelings, and then like at that time, like Bruce Wayne is going nowhere. He's just like bumming out about his parents, and then the Joker shows up, and he's like, "Oh, who's this Joker guy?" And then he's just lazily getting more information, and it's just that went nowhere. And then she eventually falls in love with him, and she gets no more information. That other reporter guy, he does nothing the entire movie, but he got a lot of
Loved him.
He got a lot of screen time, and he did
Yeah,
nothing.
I actually liked him. I did like him.
I thought
He
he
had
was
nothing.
charming. He just had like such
Yeah,
a
the
cheesy...
way he talked, it was kind of weird, but it was
was
like weird in a
boring.
good way.
It was like, oh,
yeah.
he's lovable, and he's got the he's got the perfect face
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like the character he
This
was.
is great.
His face fit it perfectly.
No,
Like,
yeah, I completely
casting,
agree with that.
They like got it. I don't know, something about just the way he delivers the lines, and it's just like I don't know.
No, he was just a sweet.
Yeah, he was very old-timey, and it was like
He fit.
kind of corny, but not like too corny. It was like corny enough where it came off as like, oh, this is like fine. Like,
Yeah.
he's a likable guy.
Maybe if it was corny, like 80s corny, and it just doesn't. If it would have been super 80s, I think it would have really been a huge flaw of the movie. But it's like a classic kind of corny.
Yeah.
Where it
I don't-
1940s style
Yeah.
type reporter.
I don't see what you guys are saying. I was just bored with him.
I
was
wish he
just
was
No, I
Batman.
liked him.
I was like,
definitely liked him.
he's there, but I'm like, oh, he's getting a lot of screen time, so he's probably gonna do something in the
I
movie.
do think he
And
got
just
more
doesn't do
screen
anything.
time than he deserved. It was weird how much screen time he
He wasn't
got,
in it quite a
especially
bit.
for like
Exactly.
how much he like ended up not being
Yeah.
having any value to the plot at all. Like,
And
towards
for
the
being
end.
so fucking boring.
No, he was not fucking boring.
I don't think
he
he
was
was
not
boring.
fucking boring.
He's
That's not
very-
true.
he's better
He
than
was
Vicky Vale.
entertaining. Yeah, he's way better than Rabbit's mom.
No, he could have been replaced
She
with
was.
any other.
Yeah,
character.
she was just
No way.
generic love interest.
Vicky Vale could have been replaced by any other.
Oh, yeah, no.
character.
That's
You-
an absolute.
No, yeah,
truth.
you needed Knox as the actor is like perfect.
Yeah, let's
for
talk
him.
about her. Vicky Vale. Oh my god. She was just this pointless. First, it was like, oh, she's a reporter and she's trying to get more information. Then she kind of becomes
I honestly
the love
forgot
interest.
she was a reporter. Now that
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
because
it.
she
didn't-
then-
she
because then
wasn't
she-
good at it.
Because then she turned into a love interest, but in the love interest side, she goes nowhere. She's just like this one night stand, and that's what she is.
And
like,
she also
the
just
entire
stays
movie.
like she just stays in that role as a love interest. She doesn't. She like turns into a love interest, and then she doesn't even. She just forgets her role as a reporter.
As a reporter,
she doesn't
yeah.
do any reporting after she sleeps with Bruce Wayne. It's so weird. She just like drops her job.
And the thing is, that was her whole goal:
Yeah.
is to sleep with him and get
Yeah,
into.
she fucks him
What
one
the
time,
fuck?
and she like quits her job.
And then
That's
she's
true.
the one that
Yeah, I'm
fell
not
for
a fan
him.
of her.
Who the fuck are you? What kind of a character is this? And then she just follows him around the entire time, and she's just more of an annoyance than anything else. Like the Joker captures her, and she's just this pointless little, I don't
Yeah.
even know, a puppet. And her acting is horrible. Her acting wasn't good when she was with
No,
the Joker.
you're
I was
right.
not
It
fucking
was
with that
very
at all.
weird, yeah.
And then Batman shows up, and she needs to be rescued, and then she gets rescued, and oh, it's happily ever after. Alfred's waiting for,
Yeah, can we talk about how much of
Uh-oh.
a disappointing failure Alfred was?
holy shit,
like
Alfred.
was
not
fine.
like as an actor, man. Ugh.
I completely
Okay,
disagree.
Awful
I thought he was
acting.
good fit. He was like a nice old
Shut
man.
the fuck up.
He looked fine, but his
No, no, no,
acting
no.
was.
He looked awful.
No, he looked fine.
No,
What
he
do
looked
you
like-
He
mean?
looked the part.
What are
He was
you
an old
talking
buck.
Okay,
about?
he looked the part,
Yes.
but I didn't like looking at him.
You're being weird, dude.
I didn't like
He just
looking
looked
at
like
him.
a
yeah, every
normal
time you would come
man.
on screen, Sash would just start laughing.
And grossed out.
His face just looked
He was-
weird.
I
The
just
entire
Not as
don't-
good as
time.
Grimace or whatever that guy's name was.
That guy was great, though. He
And
looked
then on
weird,
top of that,
but
the acting was horrible, so I'm just like, he
Yeah,
was
no,
just
the acting
weird
was
every time he
atrocious.
showed up. He did not fit. Oh my god, no, he
It's
was
like,
an awful
was
Alfred.
he like Tim Burton's dad or something? How did he get that role?
he's in a couple other Tim Burton movies.
That makes sense.
But
Makes a
so
lot of
let's
sense.
get the elephant out of the room right away. You guys, Michael Keaton, not fans?
I mean, of Michael Keaton, I like Michael.
I
Well,
Keaton.
yeah,
love
no,
Michael.
I think
Michael
we all
Keaton
love
has
Michael
the best
Keaton as an
actors
actor.
right now.
Oh, he's
Michael
great.
Keaton as Batman in this? No. Yeah, I guess.
He was nothing.
Let me think about it.
That's what I have to say. He was kind of just nothing.
I think he didn't
did
get.
I guess.
nothing.
No, yeah, I don't think he was bad, but I definitely don't think he was good.
Yeah, he was just kind of there. And the thing is, he wasn't
Yeah.
even really there that much because he was hardly in
Yeah.
this movie at all.
But yeah, also it's like I don't want to like trash Michael Keaton's like in this
I'm
movie
not,
because
yeah.
like a lot of it a lot of the flaws I have with Bruce Wayne in this movie
The
are
script.
like
The
not like the script and also
Yeah.
just like the plot structure and like what he like goes through and everything. It's like
Yeah.
that's not Michael Keaton's
Yeah, the
fault.
writing was
that
ass.
like just he didn't have a good role. Like he
They
played
gave-
the role fine. He didn't play the role amazing.
Yeah, no,
he
he-
didn't do a bad
As
job.
Bruce Wayne, he was great. I thought he was great as Bruce Wayne. He had
Yeah,
like
he
that
just-
charm, and he wasn't so in your face like douchebag like
Yeah, like Christian Bale
like
could kind
Christian
of be.
Bale, and
where
I
it's
liked
like,
his
okay,
version.
dude, you're
I liked
clearly
his
doing an
version.
act. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
I
he
just
was-
think that oh my god. This cat is staring right
Holy
at me.
crap.
where?
This
I don't
cat's
see.
This
freaking me
cat's
out.
Dude, this
where are
cat
you
is
seeing this?
staring right at me. He's right
Oh
at the base of
shit!
my-
Holy fuck! Oh my god!
I was talking about Bruce Wayne. I looked over, and this cat has not looked away from me since.
I
then.
like that
Michael
it has a
Keaton
white
as a
chin. Do you see
reincarnated
that?
as a cat.
It's got a white chin.
Dude.
That's the only white part.
Sorry, There's
okay,
a cat
it looked
looking
away.
right
It looked
at us.
away. We're fine.
All right.
It's gonna come
But I think,
Whoa, that was weird.
yeah, I think Michael Keaton.
There's so many cats.
Yeah, that's a different cat, by the way.
we are surrounded.
I'm not going to tell you where we are, but there are a lot of cats around. I will tell you that much.
Oh, this one's adorable though.
Yeah, I see him around sometimes. He's got white paws, I think.
Yeah, I just like the chin.
But yeah, this movie, Tim Burton clearly cared a lot more about the Joker than Batman, and didn't really.
Honestly, I think
Batman
he-
was an afterthought.
I think he cared more about just like the shots and the
That's
lighting.
true.
And like, oh, the music is good in this.
Oh,
Yeah,
forgot
the
to
music
say-
was
I forgot
good.
to say that. The
Yeah,
oh
music is
yeah.
good in
yes,
this.
I'm glad you guys
Very
like that
fitting with the
because
Batman. Yeah.
I think it's one of the best movie scores in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, no, this
Yeah, one of
this
the best parts of the movie was definitely the music.
Yeah,
That's
it-
why I mean,
it really immersed you. Into
I understand why you thought the scenes were long, but the
Oh
music.
my God,
The
yeah.
music was like I was fine with it because the music was so good, and it's just so. The music does make the movie like a lot.
Seriously, you could use this as just like Tim Burton's like portfolio of like what he could do. Like it's just these long scenes, you know, in these different angles with the like just focusing on the shot itself. It just seemed like it was like his portfolio. Like you can just go through this as like a catalog of what he can do as a director. That's all this kind of seemed like, because each of the scenes there's nothing going on. It's really long and it's just all about the shot. That's it.
It's like atmosphere, you know. It's
Yeah.
It's yeah.
But it didn't. It wasn't
made
like
the
it didn't
movie-
feel like atmosphere. Really, it didn't feel like this is like a mood. It was just like
Oh, they're
this
just
is
doing all this
lasting
stuff.
too long. Because a lot
was
of
like,
it
oh,
wasn't
they're
even
doing
like
this, they're doing this.
Like I didn't have a problem with like the scenes where like the Joker's, you know, like I didn't have a problem with like the Joker parade scene where he's throwing money and everything. I had a problem with
That
the
was
scenes where it
great.
was like fucking Vicky Van Dyke or whatever walking into a restaurant and like sitting at a table and just like walking up the stairs for so long and sitting at the table for so long. It's like, do we really need all this shit? Like, I get it. She's here. Like, there's so much shit like that where, like I was saying, it's like, it's not really that any
It's
one
almost every shot.
Yeah, no,
honestly.
it wasn't any one scene was like ridiculously long. It was just the fact that almost every scene was just like the setup for the scene was just like just a little bit too long. That after a while it really adds up and really grinds on you, and you can't take it anymore.
That's why this is one
This
of
is
the
a movie that you can't take
slowest
anymore.
movies I have seen in a long time.
Oh wow, I can't.
This movie, I normally don't ever feel like a movie's just dragging, but this movie's dragging a lot of the time. It's because Bruce Wayne is so underdeveloped. All these characters are so underdeveloped, and this plot is just so poorly structured completely. Like, there's just no flow to it. It's just like, oh, this happens, that happens, oh yeah, I'm gonna turn to Batman now. And then it's like, then he eventually faces off with the Joker at the end, and it doesn't even feel like a climax. Joker's just dancing around, he like punches him a few times, and then he's hanging off a building. And then he kills the Joker. Oh yeah, Batman kills a lot in this, by the way, which I
he
fucking
straight up
hated.
drops bombs.
Yeah,
on
he does.
Some guns.
Yeah.
Like it built like bombs that explode a building.
He lets a guy
the
like
feet of
fall
men.
down the stairs after the guy kicked the living shit out of him, and instead of like, you know, throwing whatever to like, you know, grab like a rope or something, you know, that he usually does. And it was so easy too, because it's like they were at the top and like, you know, it's stairs. It was so easy to make that happen, but no, he just falls to his death. Joker falls to his death.
Yeah, a lot of people
He just
died
kept
at the hands
dying.
of Batman.
And I'm like,
yeah,
what?
They cannot, yeah.
And a lot of the
It's
time,
weird.
it's just because Batman's just so stupid a lot of the time.
And so Tim Burton famously did not give a shit about like he didn't. Just he was quote on saying like once like anyone who knows me knows I wouldn't read a comic book or something like he like
cool.
like he did not give a fuck about any
Yeah.
of the you know.
Anyone who knows me knows I would not read
Yeah.
a comic book.
And so yeah, like he clearly it was he didn't.
And it
really.
felt like that also just made Batman that much like that much more flat.
Yeah, is that he didn't have
Bat-
any substance to him. He didn't have
Yeah,
any
no,
character,
Batman-
any
Yeah,
backbone.
well,
It's
That's
like, oh, I'm
that's
not gonna
Batman's
kill.
whole thing. That's his whole thing. And it's like if you take that off,
Yeah.
And if you don't do anything else with the character the entire movie, it just makes him look so boring. It just makes him look like, honestly, not even like a superhero.
I think the intention was
He's
definitely
just this guy that's fighting these people. That's it. There's no like morale. There's no hero sense.
without him being like one-dimensional. I think it was all about like. I mean, I think you're right, but like I think the intention was like for him to come off as mysterious. Like you didn't know a lot about him, and I think it was all about him being mysterious. Really, it was like.
I kind of get that, like what they were doing,
Yeah,
but it just, like
kinda.
I understand what they were trying to do, but yeah, like I think it just came off as boring.
Yeah,
I didn't
can't
feel
argue
like,
with it.
oh, who is this guy? Like he's doing.
And-
it was also like part of the fact that it was like we as an audience
already know.
knew what was going on with him.
That's true.
It was like he was mysterious to Vicky, but we knew what was going on, so that's why it was just like boring.
It kind of doesn't work with a super famous character where you already
Like
know.
also if you like left the details out to us and like made us think and made us like kind of chase for it and be like oh, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like what's going
If
on?
this was a
that'd
brand
be
new
kind of
character.
interesting. But no, yeah, we knew everything, and he was just like. That's why he was just. It was so boring because like that's why it felt like he was just doing nothing most of the time. Is because like it was just setting it up to be mysterious for Vicky, but it was boring because we already knew everything.
That's a
and-
good point.
Yeah, the mysterious thing, at first I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense, but the more I think about it, it's retarded. It's so stupid because when you
gonna
have
bleep that.
Josh is
We're
quoting.
gonna bleep
no,
that.
no, no,
Josh
hear
is
me out.
quoting Mike TV
Fucking-
for this one.
Fucking, fucking hear me out. Like, it's your main character. Any main character
Can't be retarded. We've been over this.
You can't just have no information
We
on
have
them.
been over this.
When you have a protagonist, you want to know more about them. You want to know more about their motivations, more about their background, more about just them in general because they're the main character. You're supposed to want to care about them. You're supposed to want to like care about their journey and what's actually going on with the plot and in the movie.
I
And the
agree.
only way you do that is to get more information. So this mystery thing, if that's what they were going for, it is plain retarded.
Yeah,
It is retarded. That is the dumbest way to go about
works
making a
as
movie.
like a side character or even
Yeah.
a villain, really.
true.
But yeah, you can't do it as the main.
You have to at
like,
least give the
hero?
audience information. It can be a mystery to everyone else, but you got to give the audience information. You got to give the audience a reason to give a shit about this character and give a shit about this movie because it is, Batman. It is Bruce Wayne we're talking about. So come on. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't. All right,
I know you liked it when you were a kid. We got it.
but I understand. It's just like I don't know, something about it. I can't describe it. It's just the vibe it gives. It's like,
Yeah, it's a nostalgia thing, man.
But Jack Nicholson was.
No, yeah, he was phenomenal.
He was the best part of the movie. And
Holy
you
shit.
take him out.
I
it's-
wasn't
there's
expecting
nothing
him to wear like Caucasian makeup a lot.
I
It was,
love-
it was like
such
I
a
cool.
nice
love that.
touch.
Yeah,
I
I
made him
love when
seem
it's
so much
nuts.
creepier. Yeah, that was
And just
awesome.
more of just like a clown. Like just like so
Yes.
much more of just like
Mhm.
like being funny. Oh my god, there's two cats.
Dude, these
Holy
cats
shit.
are I don't know what they're doing. Oh, that one's pissed, I think. These cats are
I feel like
ganging
they
up. I think they're both
trying to
they're
get
both
up this
looking
tree.
up at
Well, it looks a
the
lot
top
like
of
Adele.
a tree. Great, that's not
No,
your
it does
cat.
Oh, no,
not.
it
looks
doesn't.
nothing
Never mind.
fucking like that.
I wonder if they
I knew it wasn't my cat.
I wonder if they're hunting. Dude, now that one's looking at us.
Hey, stop.
There are two cats that are just so close to us right now, and they're really.
This is a very cat-filled
Cat-filled episode.
cat-filled episode.
You know they want to come
Yeah,
in?
shouldn't we be doing Catwoman right now?
Hey.
No.
I want them to come
No.
out.
Dude, look, this one's coming over.
Hey, you want to come in?
No way. Do not open that door.
I want to open the door.
Don't open the door.
Whoa, bad idea. No.
Why is that a bad idea?
No,
No.
Josh,
Oh, it's
you're
over
not.
here. It's over here. Yeah, black. Oh, white.
Hey,
white
Greg,
back
open the
paws.
door.
White back
I'm not
paws.
opening
Look
the
at
fucking
it.
door.
It's over there. It's all the way over there. It's not coming in now.
Oh, their owner's
All right.
here. He's coming to talk to us.
Yeah, no, Jack.
If they're not going,
Jack
if they're not
Mickelman-
coming in, I'm going out.
All right, so, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson was great.
He-
The face
my
makeup, that's
God.
what going into the movie I was really worried about. I thought that was gonna look like
really?
shit, and it's gonna be way too cartoony.
See, I
but
kinda
it
forgot
wasn't.
about it.
It wasn't.
No, it
So
was-
I thought it
good.
just worked. It worked with
the way
movie.
they do the
It was
smile.
yeah, it was like the perfect amount.
Yeah, I thought it. Yeah, no, it was.
and his
Yeah.
face.
The way they
is
morphed his
Yes.
face was like,
Yes.
it was like enough where it was like disturbing, like, oh, that's very not human, but not so much that it's like, Jesus Christ, like,
You know
this
what I
makeup
think it
is?
effects are terrible.
It's the cheeks. They don't make the cheeks too plumped up and like ridiculous.
yeah,
it just looks fun.
just
It's
a
just
little
like
bit, a
so. It
little
just
bit.
looks like a grin instead of like
you kind of see someone like
freakishly
smiling, kind of
face
do that if they were
deformation.
kind of weird looking.
Yeah, it's like if they actually had someone who was like always smiling really wide.
Yeah.
I loved just the look of him, and I love his outfits, and he's
Yeah.
got the best lines in the movie.
Yeah.
He does steal the show. Like
This
Yeah,
for this
absolutely.
being such a comic book movie, I felt like they literally got Joker like completely right from like the comics.
Yeah.
The outfits, the shit he was doing on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
There's
god, that
Joker
is
does
so
that all the time.
Joker. Holy fuck. I was
Yeah.
like so blown away with that. And then everything, all the the weapons that he had, the way he
His outfits.
the way he went about conversation and everything.
Yeah, they really got him right. They
He
did
It was
well.
point on,
Yeah.
and the laugh is
He's
Yeah,
his
you
laugh
can't
is
even
so
you
good.
can't ask for that. That's the best one I've heard.
His
for
laugh
sure.
is genuinely kind of scary too.
Yeah.
Like Heath Ledger, his laugh, it was good, but it was just there's something about the Jack Nicholson one really.
He's just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
perfect
you're right.
blend of really funny but also like creepy at the same
yeah,
time.
he was so good, and it's I mean, like Heath Ledger gets and he should. Heath
He's
Ledger's-
up there.
but yeah,
he's not far behind at all. At
Yeah,
all. It's
I-
close.
people don't give him enough
I
credit anymore.
Completely
Yeah,
agree
that's
with that.
yeah. He did really, really well.
I
Yeah.
did not expect that.
Especially for
going
like how
into it.
bad the rest of the movie was. He
Yeah.
he literally saved this
Yeah,
movie.
I agree.
This was the biggest carry job by him.
Oh yeah, he was top billing. Like he was the most
Yeah.
paid for this.
Much deserved.
I have a fun
Yeah.
fact.
And you know,
about-
it felt like he gave a shit. Like he
Yeah.
felt like he really liked the role, and he just gave a shit about what he was doing.
Yeah, because I was watching the first Superman movie. Marlon Brando is Jor-El,
Okay.
and like most of the movie's budget went to him, and like he could not give a. He was still good because it's Marlon Brando and his voice is good, but like he was reading his lines off the walls and tape. Like he was just reading cue cards. And then Jack Nicholson was like the complete opposite of that.
Mhm.
But,
Jack Nicholson put his heart into this movie.
Yeah. But apparently, like Jack Nicholson was like hesitant about it, and they offered the part to Robin Williams,
He could have
and
done a good job too. Yeah.
but then apparently like they were like using him just to get Jack Nicholson. They're like, if you say no, Robin Williams is gonna get it. And then
Oh,
Robin
okay.
Williams already said yes before they told that to Jack
Oh.
Nicholson. So then Jack Nicholson eventually said yes, but then they just fired Robin Williams, and then they got it. And then Robin Williams said, "I'm never doing a Warner Brothers movie ever again." And yeah,
Man,
they screwed him over.
They did screw him over.
they were cold.
I do think Jack Nicholson was the right choice.
He was better.
For sure.
Yeah, he's just his
I mean,
face.
it's also not 100% fair because we haven't seen a Robin Williams.
Yeah,
Joker,
I think
but
he would have done
Yeah.
pretty good.
And
I
we
But I
never
feel like
will.
Jack Nicholson
Yeah.
has those
we
like.
never will because he
died.
killed himself,
Oh,
or
okay,
it was,
what
might
the
be a
fuck?
conspiracy, right?
Or maybe it was.
No,
he
he
might
killed
have not.
himself.
No, I think he might have not killed himself.
No, he did.
Maybe it
What?
was Grissom.
Are you kidding?
No, I think there's a thing out there where he might have. It might have been a little bit of foul play, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
Robin Williams is dead, though. I can say that for sure, but no one knows
Yeah.
why or what he did to
No,
deserve
we
it.
know why.
What? Okay, then what did he do to deserve it? If you think he
Jesus
deserved it,
Christ, hey
Deserved
guys.
it. I never said anything about deserving anything.
he said he deserved
I
it.
said.
Well, we all know
You
he's.
see, I said we all know he's dead, and you said and we all know he deserved it.
We can
And I completely disagree. He didn't deserve that.
we can all take solace in knowing that he's probably playing Joker up in heaven right now.
Great, that's the most fucked up thing. He's probably with his family. He's probably with his mom and dad. I'd assume maybe his cousins. I don't think he's playing are you fucking kidding me?
Why have we agreed?
You think
why,
he's gonna act as the
why have
Joker
you guys
in heaven?
agreed?
He
Why
just
have
said he never wants to be the Joker again
Why
because they
have you-
fucked him over.
Why have you guys
What?
decided that he's gonna be in heaven? What?
Oh
my god, are you fucking kidding
What?
me?
We don't know him.
Because he made Flubber.
He's playing Flubber in hell.
He made Flubber.
He's fucking juggling Flubber in hell.
Juggling Flubber.
Do you think the man who brought Flubber into this world is going to hell?
Maybe we don't know him. That's what I'm saying. He could
We don't
easily
fucking
go.
know him, man.
If hell even exists.
We don't know Jack
Let's
Nicholson.
talk about that.
We don't know Tim
What
Burton.
do you comment if you guys think hell exists? I know we're getting a little off track, but you know,
Hell
we'll get back in
This
later.
is important.
Heaven does
This
not
is
exist.
important.
Yeah, this is
Hell
more important
does.
than a Tim Burton movie, okay? Is hell real? Because I need to know.
Oh, again, this is back-to-back Tim Burton movie. Which one was better, Willy Wonka or the Batman?
I
Willy
know.
Wonka by far.
I agree. I think Willy Wonka
Willy
was
Wonka
better.
by far. Tim Burton, I'll give you a pat on the back
Maybe
for
if
Willy
Johnny
Wonka.
Depp was
and a
Batman,
slap
that'd
on the
be
cheek.
cool. But they didn't cast
no.
Mr. Depp as Batman.
Oh god,
so
that would have been terrible.
No, no, it would have been
He would have been
good.
so bad.
he would have been a good Vicky Van Dyke.
He could have made a good
Honestly,
Joker.
I would have liked that.
No.
Johnny Depp.
No,
would've-
I like the Vicky Van Dyke thing.
Yeah.
I honestly kind of like that.
Like put him in
Can
a
you
wig, but
imagine?
not have him act
God.
like a lady. Just put him in a wig.
I'm not even joking. I kind of like
What
Michael.
the fuck are you talking about?
Whoa, shut up, Greg. I see. I'm not
No.
kidding. Like I chose Vicky Van Dyke for a reason. I think you could do well with that.
Shut the hell.
No, Michael.
You think he'd be a good Joker? Go fuck yourself.
No, Johnny Depp is the love interest. I honestly don't see that being bad.
I think it could be cool.
I think that could
Get
be
your
kind of
liberal
cool.
agenda out of here, man. Don't ruin my Batman.
No, I kind of see it.
You're
I can
ruining my-
kind of see it.
Oh, I was.
At least he doesn't live at home in a trailer. What's that actress's name?
What the hell? You're talking about.
Vicky, the real Vicky.
Oh, I know
Van
her
Dyke.
name. Eminem's mom.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Mathers. That's right.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I see the
Johnny Depp being
potential
the
in
love
that.
interest.
I feel like Johnny Depp would just be a good, like, you know, bi or like gay guy, gay love interest. I think he'd be great for that role.
You're insane.
What? Him and Michael Keaton? Come on. I see it.
Well, he wouldn't want Michael Keaton.
Why not?
Why?
Well, oh, sorry. I was thinking Jack Nicholson.
He
wouldn't want Jack Nicholson, is what I meant to say,
Oh.
because Jack Nicholson was the Joker.
Maybe he would want him. Who knows?
Well, no, would be weird.
Yeah, but
Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the Oompa Loompas gave more heart than Jack Nicholson has in his whole body. So I'm just gonna say
Yeah, I
that. Right
can't.
off the bat.
Yeah, okay. You put it like that, I
Holy
can't.
shit.
You could tell he cared. He gave a shit. The one Oompa Loompa.
Yeah,
I don't know what his real name was.
the Indian guy.
Um,
I forgot what his name is.
nah, I'm not gonna look it up. It's
Don't
not
worry,
worth
me
it.
too. Who the fuck is this?
It's probably just someone looking for their cat, right? Yeah, they're everywhere, man. I don't know where. I don't know which one's yours.
I don't know why you need to go in the car for that.
It's all their cats. They lost all
Take a
of them.
flashlight and walk around.
There's one over there, one in the pumpkin patch over there.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, you know.
I
Uh,
think we covered everything on the movie.
I thought it'd be interesting if we talked a little about the Robert Pattinson Batman. Like, what do you think? What do you think they should
What?
do? Like, what do you think? Eddie, you know?
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about
Like-
right now?
Robert Pattinson, is that still happening?
Yeah.
Wait, they're doing a Robert
got
Pattinson?
cast.
Wait,
as
what?
Batman.
You knew about that?
No, I didn't.
What?
Did I?
thought you did.
Yeah, no, he got cast as the next Batman. Robert
When?
Pattinson. I think he would do a great job.
I'm
I
so
think he
excited.
would.
When?
I don't
This
know.
was a lot, like
next-
several, like at least 6
In the
months
summer
ago.
it happened.
In the summer?
Yeah, I told you about it. You
He
didn't
got
like
cast,
it.
yeah.
This summer?
Yeah.
The summer that just passed?
Wow, I thought you knew about this.
No.
Actually, I know you do because we talked about
Yeah,
it.
I do remember us talking about this, but at the same time, like, this feels like new information. Because I feel like I would have way more of an opinion on it.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson is going to be the Batman. The Batman.
See, at first I was like, I was thinking that he, he kind of looks the part. I don't know. I was like pretty.
Dude, he doesn't have the
50-50 on
acting
that.
capability.
No, you
I
haven't seen.
completely
You haven't
disagree.
seen.
I completely disagree.
Good Time. Watch the movie Good Time. He's a very good actor.
Better performance than
At
any
first, I'm
Ben
like
Affleck
Cedric
performance.
Diggory, fucking.
Did you just say better actor than Ben Affleck?
Yeah, I'd say the
Okay,
his
now
perform-
you're
Yeah.
smoking.
No, his
Yeah.
his
What?
performance in Good
Yeah.
Time is better than any Ben
He's
Affleck performance.
no. Robert Pattinson's a good actor.
No.
Ben
No,
Affleck's good,
trust me.
Ben Affleck
I,
is
I didn't
better
think so
actor.
either. I mean, Ben Affleck's
Just off
like
of one role,
fine.
Well, Robert Pattinson's more of like a
Ben Affleck's way more consistent.
like Robert Pattinson can like transform better, and he has more range.
Yeah.
Like
yes,
Ben
he has more
Affleck
range.
he
Okay.
can't do
That's true.
that much. He's kind of usually the good guy, and he's
Yeah.
usually you
Yeah.
know Robert Pattinson in Good Time. He's just a completely different. Like
Yeah,
I
you
actually
would not
thought,
think
even
Edward
in the
from
Twilight
Twilight, dude,
movies,
is
I thought
insane.
he was clearly trying. Like he was much better than Taylor Lautner, like
Oh,
by
yeah.
a long shot. And like I think he clearly like put effort into it, and it was the scripts was terrible, but
Are you talking about Twilight?
yeah. But like
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I just
don't
remember
think
him-
there's any merit to give him for Twilight. He wasn't doing anything great or anything.
I thought he was clearly just more.
He was just there. That's all he did.
But I think Greg's saying that he did well for what he was.
yeah. It's,
Ah,
I'm
Compare-
not. I can't really weigh in on the whole. I've
I
seen
don't know, I've
Twilight,
seen
but it's been
plenty
so
of the Twilight
long that
movies.
I don't really have enough of them.
my sister was really into, so I saw him plenty. He was just there. Like he didn't.
I like him. I think in Good Time he's great,
I completely agree with that. I can second that.
and I think he's. Good
I don't know if I agree with the Ben Affleck thing. Just off of one role, I don't know if I agree with that. Just because he excelled in one time, it's hard to just say he's better than one.
Ben
other
Affleck's
actor.
never. I've never like. Wow.
yeah, no, that's
Ben
exactly what
Affleck,
I'm thinking. Is
holy
that like,
shit.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Ben
He
Affleck
was
movie
good
where
in
I've been-
Gone Girl. I thought he
Never
was
saw
good
it.
in that.
Never
Are you
saw
kidding?
it.
He was.
Never saw it. Never gonna see it. Why'd you even watch that
Ooh,
movie?
that's a good
Gone
movie.
Girl.
It was a good
Was that like
movie.
they murder each other or something? It's like some weird parallel verse or some shit.
No, I don't
Fuck
know what you're
God.
talking
no,
about.
it was a very good movie.
But he's good in that movie, but I'm not like, holy shit, his performance was like amazing. Like he was just good. Like he was, like he's not. He can't really.
Are we still talking about Gone Girl? I'm sorry. Is that what we're still talking about?
I don't know. He started talking about Ben Affleck and was just saying Robert.
Well,
Pattinson,
I
but
think
I'm
Robert
like, what the
Pattinson's.
fuck?
I'm really excited. I think he'll be really good.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
I
don't know
agree.
how to
I'm
feel
excited. I
about
think
it.
he will do a great job.
I think he's just got this interesting look to him. Like,
I'm saying I'm not convinced because I haven't seen
I'm
enough.
excited.
I haven't seen him prove himself to
Watch
me.
Good Time.
Okay, there
and
we
then
go.
get back to us.
There we go.
And
I would
also,
like your opinion after you watch that movie.
Mhm.
there's a movie that comes out next month. It's called like The Lighthouse, and he's in it with Willem Dafoe, and like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the trail. I'll show you guys the trailers. It's like really,
Comes out in theaters or on
yeah. Probably not a wide, like it might be, but it's like it's set in like the 1890s, and it's like a horror movie, and it's just it's set in like a lighthouse, and it's been black and white, and it looks really trippy and like creepy, like it looks really cool. And it's a A24 movie, so they've been knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, they do all those like indie
Lady Bird,
movies,
Midsummer, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know what
Indie
A24 is.
movies. They make indie movies.
but yeah, I think he'll be good. And you got the director of the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
He'll be good.
That man, yes.
Yeah, who do you?
I'll watch
The man
Lighthouse.
that made that director.
Yeah, who would you want a villain to be?
For what?
What's the
The-
question?
The new Batman movie.
Dude, I'm just so satisfied after the Chris Nolan. They should just not do Batman. I'm done.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do? Yeah, no, who else are you gonna do? I mean,
A Riddler. I
I
was
already tried that.
with Jim Carrey, like that was.
And Jesse Eisenberg was, I don't even know. Was he going for that? I don't know what he's trying to do. Was he trying to be the Joker? Or what? I don't
Yeah,
even
that
know.
was-
Was he supposed to be quippy in that movie? I don't really know.
Fuck Jesse Eisenqueer. Fuck
That's-
Jesse Eisenqueer.
That is
Fuck
the worst
Jesse
supervillain
Eisenqueer.
performance I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know. When you talk about Daredevil and shit like that,
What was? I mean, Daredevil was like all
what?
silly. I don't know. There's nothing like.
It's about like Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, what? Oh
Bullseye?
shit!
Even Bullseye, I mean-
Bullseye
come
was.
on, Bullseye
Colin
really
Farrell
got
was
better than
hilarious.
better than
Huh?
Jesse Eisenberg.
I thought Bullseye was like.
Yeah,
so, like,
but not for the right reasons.
No, I agree
He
with
was
that, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but at least it
That's
was.
why.
Yeah, I thought Jesse Eisenberg was pretty funny too, but not in a good way.
True.
Yeah, and I think his acting was better
I
than
guess. Well,
Bullseye.
At least it was it was close to the character.
I
don't
really
really know
don't
the
know.
Bullseye
I don't know
character.
Bullseye that
I mean,
much.
he's
I
just
wish I knew
he's
more.
just like a, he's like
Like
a
a crazy guy.
yeah,
right?
he just wants blood. Lex Luthor, he's this weird like
Yeah, that was weird.
Honestly,
he's like supposed
yeah.
to be like this serious businessman who's,
yeah, if you just
fucked
forgot
up.
that it was Lex Luthor,
but he's just a crazy.
it's fine.
He's
It's like
fucking
not
insane.
that bad. But like knowing that it's Lex Luthor and knowing that going into the movie, it's like, oh my god, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That fucking prick. I bet he pulled every string he had to get that role. Because that dude has a fucking god complex and he wants to be all that.
I was in the Social Network.
I can be Jesse. I can take down I can take the whole Justice League. I can take down the whole Justice League. No, you can't, dude. Sit down and make another
Sit down.
zombie land.
Sit down.
Like a good little boy.
Sit down and make another zombie land like a good little boy.
The trailer for that looked,
Jesse.
Jesse Eisenberg. The trailer for what?
Zombieland 2.
Fuck that shit. I'm
Yeah.
not seeing that
Not
shit.
gonna watch the trailer. Jesse Eisenberg. I'd call you a
I didn't
has-been,
seek
but
it
you
out,
never
but-
were.
Oh,
So
shit.
you're nothing, and I know you're gonna keep trying, and that's kind of admirable. But you should.
What do you say about his performance in The Social Network?
I've never seen The Social Network. Was
I'd
it
like
good?
to see it.
I've
You
seen
see-
it. I've
no
seen
one-
it.
none of us have seen it.
I'm not gonna watch that dumb bullshit about Facebook.
A fucking movie about the creators of Facebook?
Well,
Snooze.
I heard Andrew Garfield
Snooze.
is in that, and he's actually really good in that.
Well, it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't think it's really portraying him as a good guy. It's kind of like there's a very.
I
not
don't
there's-
give a
thought
shit
at all.
what it is about.
well, I think it's like there's like he screwed people over, and it's like I don't know.
I
sounds
don't
interesting.
give a
Jesse
shit.
Eisenberg screwing people over? That sounds crazy to me. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. That dude's a rat slime bitch. I forgot.
Oh boy. Should have been bad.
Did you watch a Facebook movie? I don't think so.
His eyes are black. Could anyone trust him? Do you trust
Oh.
him? Would you trust him with anything? Would you trust him? If he came to your door, would you let him in?
No, hell no.
No, I didn't think so, because he has black eyes and a heart that's even blacker.
I'd say I have a house for you to go to. Greg, he loves you.
That's good. That's good. That'd be good.
Go to Greg's. What?
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 I need to come inside. But I need to come inside.
Oh, but apparently, Robert Pattinson got the role, but the guy who played Beast in X-Men First Class was like this close. I thought that would have been terrible.
Fuck that guy.
Wow.
I'm
that
so
would have been
glad.
really bad.
He just does not look. He could not have done that at all. Like,
yeah, I don't care how good he is at acting. He
could not do it. He'd been
Man.
terrible.
that
It's just
dude's
his
a twink
face
squared,
is
man.
so like angular, like in a
in a Twinkie way.
yeah.
He looks like a twink.
He just would
It's
have.
not an insult. He just looks like a twink. And he's
He-
not
he's-
going to be a good Batman.
He's
if
got
you're a
that twink chin, and
Yeah, he's got a twink chin. And he doesn't.
and it just doesn't work
The
for
fuck?
Batman. I'm sorry. No, he would have been terrible,
lost
and that's why
me.
like
Batman can't have a twink chin.
sorry.
That's Batman 101, brother.
But yeah, you can't say Robert Pattinson's a much better choice than that.
Then who?
Than the
Whatever
Beast.
that Hank McCoy.
Oh, absolutely.
He just does not look.
I was thinking about it though. Days of Future Past is definitely the best X-Men movie.
Oh, 100%. Besides Logan,
Oh my
still
God,
Never
I-
seen that
Are
one.
you kidding?
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You
Yeah.
are in for a fucking
I know. I
treat
literally
with that
heard nothing
movie.
but good
Oh,
things
yeah.
about that movie.
Like compared to all those
That would be a
movies,
good one to do.
that is such a like the story is the best in that. All the characters, they are at their max peak
Oh, yeah,
like
everyone's at
potential. Even
Mystique is cool.
Jennifer Lawrence is actually really good for once. Oh my god!
And
no, that movie hits. That movie
And
hits so hard.
it's Wolverine, but at his best interacting with everyone.
Yep, and Magneto and Professor X,
Oh, yeah.
they steal the fuck. Magneto steals the
See,
show.
I think Wolverine does.
Well,
just-
Wolverine is really good. Wolverine's number 3 for
Because
me.
it's
But I
at
think
his-
Professor X and
Yeah,
Magneto,
Magneto
too good
comes
in that.
close. But it's just the fact that Wolverine is like in the background.
Uh-huh.
Almost, he's not really. Well,
Don't spoil anything.
he's not really the main character,
Yeah,
but he's the one
yeah.
who has to deal with all this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. No, he was great.
But he has
yeah.
no like. But he's just
Hugh
interacting to everyone, and he's like sick of everyone's shit,
Yeah.
and his like lines are so good.
That was his best performance in like the actual like main series, other than like.
Logan.
That
I mean,
was like that's when he really just.
But
lived up to
I
his
love the scene
potential.
when Magneto like.
Hey! I haven't seen the fucking movie, man.
It wasn't a spoiler. It was
I don't
just-
want to hear any
Alright,
scenes.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, he's about to. Oh, you're
It's
gonna
been a
love it.
long time though, so big X-Men fan. Maybe you should
It's not groundbreaking, but just if you just love X-Men, if you just live in that like, if you just get in that X-Men universe, dude, it's just fucking.
It's ecstasy.
It is like it's like everything you could want. Everything you could want.
Yeah, it's definitely the best.
Mm-hmm. And
A lot
like
of them don't really
you know
hold
why
up.
it's so good? There's no like big baddie. There's no like main villain. You know, main fight like thing at
Apocalypse.
the end. There's none of that. It's just all these characters, and then and just all flows together, and that ending is just epic.
Oh, the ending's so nice.
The ending is epic, and it worked so well with the story, and you didn't need some dumb, bloated, useless villain for it.
The villains are so bloated. It's disgusting. Yeah, and Apocalypse was a
Yeah.
letdown.
Oh my god, that movie was so bad.
True shame.
Did you like Apocalypse?
X-Men Apocalypse?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I remember you loving that movie. I remember
remember
you leaving that theater with tears of joy.
I was like, whoa. This is empty
Oh, you
theater.
know what? Yeah, I do remember crying at the end. It was so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. You like, I want to stay for the second showing.
Can we
You wanna
sneak into
wait?
theater 14? I think that's halfway through. And I want to see the second half again.
Like, oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
It's 12 o'clock.
Just let me see one more minute of that movie.
Yeah, that was... Quicksilver's the best in Days of Future Past.
Oh yeah, Quicksilver's in that and he's so good. In Age of Ultron, he's so bad. Oh my god. In Age of Ultron, he was
Yeah,
absolutely...
my brain had to like switch there for a second. I was
Yeah, I
like,
was for a second, I was like, what are you talking about?
I know, it's like
oh,
he wasn't
yeah.
in that. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
he just
he
was
was.
someone else.
He was terrible. I'm glad he
He
died.
did nothing in the movie, and he had an awful Russian accent, and then at the very ending, the whole point of his character is to see that Hawkeye was about to get shot and sacrifice himself. That's all he did the entire
I'm
movie.
also not a fan of
Awful
that
Russian
actor.
accent, did nothing, was hardly
he in
in
other
it,
stuff?
and was
Kick-Ass.
Oh yeah, he was the kick-ass guy.
And
the
he's in a
main
lot
guy.
of other random...
Really?
And
Yeah.
he was awful.
He's fine in that.
He was kick-ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not good. He's the worst part of the
I didn't
kick-ass
even
movie.
Yeah.
in my
recognize
opinion.
He's
him.
just like
Kick-Ass
very
is good
bland.
for everyone else except him. He's fine in that
That
movie. but
Yeah.
seriously, like his acting is pretty bad in that. I don't like him in Kick-Ass.
I haven't seen that
But I love
movie.
everyone
That
else in
makes the
Kick-Ass.
Russian accent so much funnier knowing that it was the kick-ass guy.
Yeah, the Russian accent is so bad. Scarlet Witch's isn't hot, but hers is at least
shit.
like it's passable. His is
Can you
like
imagine
so
if
bad.
Quicksilver was in Endgame or something? Like Infinity
Oh,
War?
it's like, I don't fucking care.
Oh my god.
I already
Holy
was
shit.
kind of bored with Vision and Scarlet Witch. And you add Quicksilver to that, it's like...
Oh, and the more I
no,
think about
thank
Age of
you.
Ultron, the more I think that movie's a piece of shit. I think that's one of the worst Marvel movies, honestly.
Dude, I can't even. I don't remember that movie. Like I
It's
don't
fine.
remember anything. that
Ultron
happened.
shows up and he's just the most boring villain. And he's all CGI and it looks like crap. Honestly, the whole movie could be labeled as CGI crap because so much of it is just all CGI. All the fight scenes are just completely
Yeah.
CGI. And Ultron is CGI. All his robots are all CGI. So what is this entire movie? It's just them fighting a bunch of CGI. That's all it is.
I kind of want to rewatch that movie.
It
I,
is-
like,
don't.
I have no idea.
think
like,
it's
And that's
Fine.
when Vision gets introduced.
But
And-
when he first shows up
oh.
is really great. His introduction's one of the best. Because when he picks up Thor's
Oh
hammer,
yeah,
that's
I
fucking
remember
awesome.
that.
I love that.
It's whatever.
It was
No,
just...
that was cool.
It was... And it
It
was...
was cool, but that's all it is. Like, it really... It's
But it
not
was
like,
set up so well,
What?
though.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? All it is was cool.
It's just cool, yeah.
But it was
yeah,
you
pick
set
up
up
the
really
and
well,
It's like,
'cause
in the
they're all-
moment, it's fine, I guess. But it's just a scene. That's all it is.
Uh,
His character was so boring.
But is the setup with them all trying to lift the Thor's hammer, and
Okay, I'll give you that. I think that's one of the few good scenes in that movie. Is that montage when everyone's together and it's just, lighthearted and they're just like, talking and stuff, and that was a good scene. But honestly, the rest of the movie is
I mean, I love all
I can't remember the beginning. I can't remember the middle. I kind of
it's that
remember the
forgettable.
end.
I just love all
It's
the
been a very
characters
long time since I've
together.
seen the
They
movie.
were in like that foreign
I
country.
don't think I've seen it since.
And the country
theaters.
is getting
Yeah.
lifted up into the sky, remember?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's about
that's
to
It
fall
does.
down.
I kind of remember
And
that.
it
And
is-
Ultron's whole motivation is just that he wants to kill, just end the world. That's all it is. And I hated that they made Ultron, kind of a Tony Stark, parallel. Like, what the fuck? He's not like that. Okay, he's not like that at all. And it just didn't work. He wasn't funny. He didn't have any charisma. He was just this boring, just robot. CGI crap.
Now, the more we're talking
that
about,
back.
the more I want to rewatch this
I
movie.
don't want to see that.
I would be down. I enjoyed it. It's just
I'd
it
love
does
to
have
see
a
to shit on it for sure.
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch
Oh
are
my
the
god!
worst part.
They are definitely the
And
worst part.
some of the lines are they are interchangeable. Like all the quips, everyone's making jokes, but they're not specific to the character. Everyone's just Tony Stark.
Everyone's just making clips. Okay.
But at the same time, there's some really great stuff. Like I love how Tony's reasoning for making Ultron and it's a very, the thing is it is just a decent movie. But plays such an important role in the universe.
Yeah, for the future.
It's such
That's
an
all
important...
it is. It's just
Yeah.
the whole you even knew no one gave a shit about this movie. They just wanted it to be a stepping stone
That's
for
true.
whatever it is. So I mean, I get how it fits in. That's why
That's
I
the
don't
thing. It's
blame Marvel. But it's different.
yeah, I gotta see
But
this
thinking
movie
about
again,
it as
the more that I'm thinking
about it as a sequel to this epic Avengers release and everything, it's like, what the fuck? It's like the biggest letdown when you look at it in that perspective.
Yeah, I mean,
But I see what they were
There
doing.
were
I see
some
why
good
it had to
scenes.
happen. I see why they had to do what they had. I mean, no. I mean, they didn't have to do it. They didn't have to. They could have made a good movie, but they chose to.
it was something.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Who gets to pick next?
I think Josh.
Yeah, me.
What's your pick for the next movie?
Really take
We've
your
talked a
time.
lot about Age of Ultron on the Tim Burton Batman movie podcast.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just how we do
Okay,
things.
let's give a final rating for the
Ooh, boy.
Batman. I want to know.
This one's tough.
Out of 10,
I can't-
I think
I don't know.
got mine pretty solidified.
I don't know if I can really do mine, because I don't know.
You can still give yours.
But it's tough.
Uh,
'Cause it's...
So overall movie as a whole,
Yeah.
give it a 4.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking an 8.
An 8 out of 10.
8.
I really enjoyed this.
All right.
You like this more than Willy Wonka?
Oh yeah. I mean, Willy Wonka was a million times better. I really enjoyed Willy Wonka. I actually was. I was
Yeah,
so wrong
you ate
on
your
that.
words with that one.
Yeah.
For sure. Bitch.
Part of me was also wanting to like it, because I knew you
It
guys
was a
would.
good movie. Stop fucking around.
No, but I was like, oh
Stop
boy, if I don't
dicking
like
around
this,
right now. Don't
they're
get
gonna
it twisted.
fucking tear me apart. But
We're allowed to disagree. You can disagree with us.
I know, but you guys were just now. But
I mean, it was just so clear. It's such a good movie.
no, yes, no, I.
You're a fucking idiot for not thinking it's a good movie.
But it
I
was-
would
it
tear
was-
apart anybody who thinks otherwise.
It was good. I just liked Batman more. I
Okay,
really
okay.
enjoyed it, and I don't know, just something about it has a charm, and it's
Willy
probably
Wonka.
A lot of
nostalgia.
stuff.
But
Willy Wonka,
Completely
yeah.
agree. Augustus Gloop will not be harmed. That's so cool. What a weird line. That's my favorite part of the
That was
movie.
great. I found a good picture of Augustus Gloop for the podcast.
That's good.
Although by
The one
then,
that already came out.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
already uploaded.
Mhm. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah. I give
Yeah,
it probably like a mid 4.
Like 4.5.
Damn.
Yeah, low to mid 4.
Yeah, I'm
Somewhere
going
in that
with
range.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 8's a little. I don't know. 7, 8 in that range. If I'm looking at it,
Because for the majority.
Wait, no,
of the-
yeah. How are you looking at it? I want. Yeah. What?
if
like,
I'm looking at it as like seeing
How much
this movie
entertainment
for the
you're-
first time,
Yeah, like how much entertainment did you get out of it?
well, I definitely got a lot of entertainment. I mean, but like if I'm talking like you just take everything like how it is, like take every personal feelings aside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say 5. I'd still go a little higher, but
Okay.
like I can't really argue with what you guys are saying. I
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
understand. It's
Mhm.
not like I'm.
And I get
Oh,
I get why
It's just
you see it
this
in a
was
different light.
Batman for me for so long,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, for me it's just like most of the movie I was either just bored or I was like, ugh. Where I was like,
Yeah, most of the movie I caught myself going like, oh, Batman's still on.
oh yeah, I thought that was sound effects from the movie, but I didn't know it was you guys.
Oh man, I'm congested and sleepy.
yeah, so a lot of it is indifferent, but there's some clear flaws with this.
Yeah, there's.
Clear flaws with this.
Well, what did you guys think about Joker killing his parents?
Wait, what?
Joker kills Batman's
In
parents.
the movie.
I thought it was fine. I thought it fit. Like, I mean, movies can switch it up. I thought it fit fine
Yeah.
for this.
I liked.
Because this was the only way.
Okay.
No, come on, think about it this way. This was the only way for this movie to salvage somewhat of a motivation to stop Joker for
Oh,
Batman.
that's true.
Without
Yeah.
that, he would have
Well, Joker's
zero
still
of
like
it.
a terrorist.
I guess, but
But I know what you're saying, that like
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
Batman
it more
seems so
personal.
lazy and unmotivated in this movie.
Yeah, he
that if
does.
Joker was just
Yeah,
killing millions
exactly,
of people,
thank you.
Batman wouldn't have the balls to pull up his bootstraps and do something
Exactly,
about it.
exactly
He
what I was
needs
gonna
like this
say.
direct personal tie
Uh-huh.
for some weird fucking
Yeah,
reason.
which isn't
because
very
otherwise it wouldn't be
Batman.
that believable. Because the rest of the movie, he was just
yeah.
just dragging his feet.
Like realistically, I don't think it needed to happen, but
Yeah.
the way everything else happened in this movie,
It
I
kinda
hate to
had
say it, but it kind of did have to happen,
Yeah.
which is fucking dumb. But I guess whatever.
I guess looking at it as like an adaptation of Batman.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I would actually say it's very low, just because like aside from Joker and Gotham,
Mm-hmm.
but I think like just Batman the character, it's like he's mysterious, but none of his like his motivations are
Yeah.
from comics.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about Joker is, like, I don't know. I still don't know if I like them.
The origin.
Yeah, like just
Yeah.
or origin in general for Joker. I just
that's
love
why this
him
new
just being
movie should
such
be
a-
interesting. I don't know how they're
Oh
gonna do
man,
it.
I know. Oh, that's gonna be so. I know it's at least gonna be good. There's no way it's gonna be bad. It's at least gonna
Yeah,
be good.
I'm very
But I feel
excited.
like it's gonna be really
I
good.
think it's
but
gonna
I don't
be
want to
really
give it that
unique.
expectation though.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's.
You know we're reviewing that movie.
Oh yeah, that'll be a fun one. Yeah, we
Oh,
should
That'll be a
definitely.
theater
shit.
one.
Yeah, we should.
That's our-
I was
that-
thinking eventually we're gonna
That'll
be
be
doing
our
some
first
theater
theater
ones.
one. That'll be our
Yeah.
first theater one.
Mm-hmm.
October
Fuck yeah.
is gonna be a very good month for movies. A lot of good stuff's coming out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you guys seen the trailer for Jojo Rabbit?
What the fuck is that?
It's like,
I think we might be getting a little off track.
sorry, it just looks really
Jojo
good. It's like
Rabbit.
it's like a comedy, but it's like okay.
Jojo Rabbit.
But yeah, next movie, I've been thinking about a lot of movies, and I still want to see Spirited Away, and I think that is gonna be my choice. But I was talking to Greg about Crank.
Yeah,
We just watched that.
remember Crank?
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
Dude, I just saw like some snippets and stuff, and like the whole concept for this movie.
You want to watch Crank over Spirited Away?
I don't. Hey, I don't. This is all him. I'd rather watch
No,
Spirited Away.
I kind of just said that to piss you off. 'Cause I wanted to see your reaction. Because he told me you hated it. But yeah, no, just the whole
Well, no,
concept.
I thought it was entertaining.
he didn't.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
watching it.
Like-
It's not a good movie, but I definitely had a lot of fun watching
Yeah,
it.
like just like the sequences I saw, and I'm like, this is just like, and like how the camera's just always fucking shaking, and
Yeah,
like
that
how it's
movie was
always so
insane.
intense. Like, I thought it was interesting. I had, like, the really, like, conceptual thing.
I think
So-
if we're gonna watch a Crank movie, we should watch Crank 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Crank High Voltage, yeah.
I've heard
yeah.
that
And I
one.
heard that one's, like,
off
even
the
better. Like, they go
rails.
Yeah, I
into
think
an even
Crank is
another
like
level.
still very fresh in my head, so I feel like I would have no like.
Uh-huh.
I also have a feeling that's a movie where you don't really
Yeah.
need to see Crank the first.
No, you
There's no
don't.
crank verse. You'll know.
Yeah. I think I'll pick
There
up
should
pretty
be, though.
quickly on what's
I don't think they're
going
making
on.
another one, so I think it's pretty set in stone. It's 1 and 2.
Shit.
Yeah, no, not Crank. I think I'm still gonna pick Spirited Away
So
because I
is
know
it Spirited Away or
it's
Crank
Spirited
2?
Away for sure. There's no way. I mean, a movie that good, I can't.
That's
I
fair.
can't.
I'm
I
very
need
excited.
to see it
It's
in
been a
full.
movie I've been wanting to watch for a while.
So long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that'll be
Spirited
good.
Away for sure.
I remember I got at the library once. Maybe we could try the library for it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not a bad
I'll find
idea.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Maybe
thinking
Family
about a lot of
Video.
movies. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda, I would love to see that for sure.
That'd be a good one. I remember seeing that in my elementary school. We'd have big.
Oh
movie
man, and
shows.
Shrek 3. Oh, not Shrek
Shrek-
3. Shrek
Shrek
2.
yeah, I
My
was gonna
bad,
say.
My bad. Fuck Shrek 3.
Fuck
Yeah,
shit.
there's so many movie ideas.
So many hits, so many classics, so many stinkers, so many mehs, you know?
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we were on a roll with, like, you know,
Uh-oh.
good movies. You already know.
I know this is going.
and then-
Egg
Right?
got juice. And that kind of just stopped the momentum, like dead in its
So
tracks.
I don't know how.
We really gotta pick up the ball
Yeah.
and really gotta get
Yeah.
things rolling again. Because
Yeah.
no, you were right.
I have to pick Spirited
we
Away,
were
you
killing
know?
it. We were getting the best,
We
the
need to-
best
we
of
need
the
to
best,
jump
really
back up.
underdog movies that you wouldn't think would be good, but actually are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Greg just like stopped that train.
He just did that. We just did this weird thing.
Screeching halt.
That's
Stop
great.
the good times. Now we
Oh,
gotta start
man.
that back up again.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
you got it.
I was like snoozing off like during this movie
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, no, I never fell asleep, but there were times where I was like,
It was.
my
It was.
eyes were going out of focus.
Yeah, it was just for like. It wasn't even for like us.
It was like a
my,
micro
My
thing.
head never like bobbed. It was just
I
like
feel ya.
me just like zoning out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And just like kind of fun. And then
Yeah.
I just wake
No,
back
yeah,
up
I
and,
definitely had like a moments where my eyes would just like what's the opposite of cross? Where they go like that way? They go away from each
I
other.
don't know. I don't
I
think.
don't know, inverted. I don't know.
My eyes went inverted.
I don't
for
think
this
that's
movie.
Your
right
eyes
at
were
all.
so
I don't think that's
extroverted,
right at
man.
all.
They were so social.
One eye was introverted, one eye was extroverted for this movie, and neither of my eyes liked the movie.
Oh shit. My eyes are fine. Oh no, except when Alfred was. No, you know what?
Oh
It's
shit!
the ugliest cast of any movie I've
Seriously,
ever
there's
seen.
a lot of ugly people in this. That's weird.
No one
It is
looks
weird.
great.
Michael
one
Keaton
looks-
does.
He's like, he's not ugly. He's definitely not ugly.
No,
He
yeah.
looks good,
Got a
but
very
he's not.
unique
He's,
look to him.
I
He's
think
good,
that's
but
enough.
he's
It's
not
not
like-
your
That's enough.
traditional Hollywood.
No, but yeah, I'm saying no one looks like great.
Yeah.
Especially like in terms of like a movie, like
Joker
people
looks
on
great.
screen in the movie.
Oh,
He
wow.
looks really good as the Joker. He doesn't look
Joker's
great as an
daddy.
attractive.
Joker's a daddy.
He looks scary. Even
Daddy
as just
Joker.
Jack Nicholson, he looks
Daddy
kinda scary.
Joker, Daddy Jack.
No.
No?
When are we gonna get our next Daddy Jack?
Tell me Hollywood.
Tell me Hollywood. Tell me.
When
Zack
am I getting my
Snyder.
next Daddy Jack? Yeah, Spirited Away. That's locked in.
Locked in.
Good.
Locked and loaded.
Cheep, cheep.
Choo choo.
Go with key. That's a key floating to the bottom of a river. There you go.
Just a river.
Yeah, it's a fast-moving river that goes over Niagara Falls.
And I'm trying to shoot the key.
Shoot the key.
I'm trying to.
But I was the key all along.